You are now listening to Living the Lifestyle Podcast Show, and it's your most sensational and favorite voice, David Edison. And remember, this is the only podcast station where you learn and unlearn with all the passion in me. Now, quickly to the red carpet. I have here in the building two beautiful, amazing ladies. Ladies who have the understanding of relationship and its pattern. I can look at your faces and they're just giving me this beautiful, irresistible smiles. Okay, I have with me Ambassador Mma Ekanem Okokon. And she happens to be the Ambassador for Peace and the founder coordinator of Peacefield Initiative, PFI, a chartered mediator, a peace practitioner, and an entrepreneur. She also happens to be an ambassador for peace with the United Nations for World Peace Advocate. And you can find her on Facebook at Peacefield Initiative PFI. Please, let's give it up for her. With me also in the building here is Abasifreke Bassey Bassey. She's the head chef at Aby Foods, and she happens to also be a certified nutritionist, and she is also the young entrepreneur and CEO for Aby Foodies. You can find her on Facebook and on Instagram at Aby Bassey, and the Aby is spelled as ABEE Bassey, and on Instagram is ABY Foodies. Please, let's give it up for her. Now, this is very beautiful to know that these ladies are here to talk about a very sensitive topic. A topic that centers around the core elements of life, relationship. And before we move further into today's topic, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at David Edison Akman, on YouTube at David Edison Akman, on Spotify, same name, but with the hashtag Living the Lifestyle. And don't forget, share and repost on all social media platforms and tell someone that knows someone that we're here and we're trying to catch you live to inspire your life and to add some quality to your life. Before we go further, let's listen to this music by Christina Perry, 1,000 Years. Enjoy. Alright, I'm gonna love you for 1,000 years. Christina Perry, such a melodious and heart-touching music. Today's topic, quickly, let's give it up for all the newcomers in the building. Come on! Alright, so we're gonna be talking on the relationship focus, making sacrifices and tolerating a partner's past in a relationship. Now, I'm going to be starting with the first speaker in the building, Ambassador Ma. Can you tell us what's your opinion on making sacrifices in a relationship?
Okay, it's really nice to be here today. Woo, I'm super excited.
Oh wow, I love the energy. Please give it up for her. Come on. This is beautiful.
Thank you. So, first and foremost, when we talk about relationship here, we are talking about, let me narrow it down to the fact that We are talking about a relationship between a male and a female.
Absolutely.
Okay? And when you talk about making sacrifices entails a whole lot. I always tell people, if you are trying to make sacrifices in relationship, don't make a sacrifice that will end up taking your life. Hello? Yeah. When we talk about making sacrifices in relationship, it's actually very necessary because we can't do without sacrifices. Understanding that relationship has to do with two different persons from two different backgrounds. So we need to make sacrifices to be able to live together. Living together is enough sacrifice, seriously.
I know that, right?
Because your values, your belief system is not the same as the other person. So living together first is actually a sacrifice to me.
Beautiful.
To me, it's a sacrifice. So sacrifice is what we do every day, in relationship.
So I love the part where you talk about, there's something that really captivated my pattern is the fact that you said even living together with someone is sacrificial enough. Would you try to tell me that indeed there are a lot of people who can't even live with their potential partners?
Definitely, yes.
So tell us, why is that so?
Some people don't have the courage to tolerate people. For example, now you are a very coordinated person. You like your things being kept like this in this corner. Your clothes should be here, your shoes should be here. This one, take account of everything in your house. But the other person is not that, how will I put it, that organized to put things together. It actually strikes out conflict in the family.
This is beautiful.
Like, for example, I heard of a couple that splitted because the man prefers or the woman prefers his or her toothpaste to start from the bottom, while the other one just press the toothpaste and anyhow and brushes her teeth and go away. And that actually caused a divorce in a marriage. So I could tell you that living together is number one sacrifice.
Wow.
I actually, most times when I see couples that have been married for 20 years, for 10 years, I give them a thumbs up because it's not easy to take it from the other partner for that long. Seriously. So tolerance is one thing that can help keep a relationship.
Thank you so very much, Ambassador Mma. This is so interesting and insightful. Believe me, I'm really catching the vibes and I'm catching the mood. Miss Abasifreke, do you somewhat agree with Ambassador Mma's thesis on living together, tolerating the partners, or what's your own perspective? What's your different opinion in tolerating a partner's past lifestyle?
Okay, I think that tolerance is very essential in every relationship, yeah?
Okay.
And first and foremost, I'm so delighted to be on this podcast.
Oh,
this is
come
actually my
on,
very
give it up
first
for
time.
her.
And I am so happy. Mr. David, thank you so much. Thank you so much for this privilege to share knowledge. And I'm really grateful and excited.
Thank you as well.
I feel that sacrifices are very essential in a relationship, yeah?
Okay.
So I'll use myself as an example. I was in a relationship with a guy. So this particular boyfriend of mine didn't like my karaoke ideas or any stores and stuff. So he was like, babe, you need to cut down the excess karaoke and stuff. Because personally, I love singing. I love singing. So sacrifice was me not going to any stores every week. I normally go on Thursdays for my karaoke. I had to cut it down. So without sacrifice, a relationship is nothing. It's just baseless. So
would you, sorry to cut you, I'm not taking words from your mouth. Would you say it is essential to listen to your partner's likes and dislikes and probably see how to adjust and tilt towards the things they want to be comfortable with to bring forth an amendment, a balance, an equilibrium so a relationship can thrive? Is that your point? Because you just said something. You said without sacrifice, a relationship is baseless. It's just empty.
Yes, very true. Without sacrifice, the relationship is baseless. So concerning the part where a partner's likes and dislikes are into, I think that's where partners get to communicate.
Okay.
You sit down, you tell your partner tells you, baby, I don't like this, I like this. And then you're like, baby, this is why I do this.
Okay.
This is why I don't do this. Do you understand?
So sorry to cut you. Would you say when your boyfriend talked about you often going to the karaoke club and all of that, did you adjust?
I did.
Just tell us your story.
I did. Okay, I was one person that goes for karaoke every week.
Okay.
and at different places. It didn't really have to be at Annie's.
And he possibly didn't like it because he felt you were everywhere. You were just in the spotlight.
He didn't like it.
Okay.
He was jealous.
But you can also understand that other guys would like, hey, Aby, we miss you. We miss your sonorous voice. But you just had to make that relationship work. That was sacrifice, right?
Yes,
okay,
that was sacrifice. That was sacrifice. Okay, so on Wednesdays, I go to Maya for karaoke. And then...
where's Maya located?
Maya is on two lanes.
Okay.
Then on Friday...
That's in one state precisely, because there are people listening to this podcast from all around the world. So where exactly is Maya located?
Maya is located on two lanes. Uyo. Akwa Ibom State. Yeah, Akwa Ibom State.
Okay.
So, and then I go to Gem Lounge. Gem Lounge is on West Housing, F line, precisely.
Okay.
And then I go to Annie's. So, at that point where my boyfriend said he didn't like the karaoke idea, I had to stop. I cut down Maya. I didn't go to Maya again. I didn't go to Gem Lounge again. Although I know I was losing money because karaoke for me was making money. Yes, people come there, like guys that come to watch footballs on that karaoke. They'll be like, if you sing the Champions League song, guys are thrilled, and the Champions League song has different languages, and you make money from that. So when he talked about it, we spoke. I told him that I make money at karaoke, and then he was like, okay. We had communications. We spoke about it.
Yeah.
And then I stopped. I didn't go to Maya again. I didn't go to Gemla. I had to stick with Ennis. And then at Ennis, I didn't even go every day. That was sacrifice there, right? That was sacrifice. Now, making sure that my partner was happy and making sure that everything worked together. That was sacrifice. So a sacrifice is very essential in a relationship, as well as communication. You cannot stay without communicating with your partner. It's not.
This is insightful. Please give it up for her. Give it up for her. I want to ask Ambassador. There was something Abasifreke said, and I want to channel it across to you. If you could actually help the audience clarify this, because we're quickly running out of time. I want to know, if I am personally to go into a relationship and I don't like my partner's lifestyle, going from the past, what am I supposed to do in one sentence?
Okay, to me, you want to go into a relationship and you don't like your partner's lifestyle. Wow. Most times I tell people that it's very difficult to change an adult.
Beautiful.
Because this person has already grown up with his or ideology, his lifestyle. So most times it's difficult. I will use that word, difficult, to change that lifestyle. So in all that you need to do is communication first. You communicate and say, I don't like this lifestyle.
And what even a situation where you communicate and you tell your potential partner you don't like the lifestyle and they don't want to work it out? What do you do?
Then you don't need to be in that kind of relationship.
In simply one word, you quit.
You quit.
Thank you. Please give it up for her. That's very straight to the point. Miss Abasifreke, before the time kicks out on us, tell us, there are a lot of young girls out there who want to make a relationship work, but they are not ready to make sacrifices. They are not ready to tolerate. They are not ready to build, and neither are they ready to grow. What would you tell those young girls?
I would tell them to sit back and watch other people's life experiences. People have actually gone through a lot. You learn from people's experiences. So with that, you can grow. And then you grow to love. You learn to build with somebody. And you learn to get ready. Because relationship is not moi moi. It's not just, hello baby, how are you?
I'm the bread.
You have to, yes, it's not just that.
Okay.
Relationship is work. It's work.
Relationship is work.
It's work. Because you have to make sure your partner is okay. You have to make sure that your partner is good. You have to make sure that you are doing what is right and you are okay with it. But
thank you.
If a relationship is not giving you peace, I would advise you step out of it.
Thank you so very much. It's been a quick 15 minutes of very insightful exchange of knowledge and topical related issues on relationship, making sacrifices and tolerating your partner's past in a relationship. It's quite unfortunate we could talk about this on and on, but we're going to move over to the next episode come next week, and we're going to be talking about the same topic, relationship focus. Thank you for being on the show, and don't forget, it's your most sensational and favorite voice, David Edison. Until next week, God bless you, and I love you all.